Okay, guys, we are here at CES 2019, and one of the things that you do when you're at CES, you follow crowds and you follow smells, and this is one of those places where everything came together. So I'm here with Thomas and Travis of Brava, and do you guys want to tell everybody at home what you're showing off?
Yeah, absolutely. So Brava is an oven that cooks with infrared light. It cooks very, very quickly, about twice as fast as a regular conventional oven. You have multi-zone cooking capability, so you can cook 3 different ingredients at the same time to different levels of doneness. You can also do, it's the first oven that will truly sear protein, like really get a cast iron pan quality sear on a steak or salmon.
Yep. So Thomas, I got to ask you, what caused you to, you're one of the co-founders, what was the impetus of creating something like this?
Well, I mean, the ultimate impetus is always laziness, right? I mean, this is... This one is actually inspired by one of my co-founder investors' mom, who had to come in and out of the kitchen for Christmas in order to serve the family. And the inspiration of the idea is if the oven would just turn itself off and that's all it could do, it could already be very helpful. Now, he noodled around with that idea for a while and realized that it wasn't really a sellable idea all by itself. A smart oven is just simply not that compelling because it doesn't materially improve any other aspect of cooking. So I'm actually, I met him through high school, we're high school buddies, and I happen to be working on some heating technologies that can really make a big difference. So the difference with this oven compared to other ovens is that we heat with light. And in fact, a lot of it is visible. It's similar in wavelength to a campfire. And what we can do is, for example, don't need any preheat. If we put Parmesan crisp in there, it takes approximately 2 minutes in a cold oven. We can sear a piece of protein directly out from a refrigerator with a cold oven in approximately 90 seconds. So it's a very different cooking method. And if you try the food, you'll see it does make a big difference in taste. So.
And I love the speed that you have to it, because I was talking about Travis a little bit earlier. He said, like, for most things, you don't need to preheat anything, right? It kind of, you can just keep going, because I am terrible at getting any of that ready. Like the prep work and cooking is probably where I'm terribly weak at. So I really love that. And then I also see that you kind of have pre-programmed settings for that. So tell everybody a little bit about that.
Sure. So there are 3 ways of cooking. For the most lazy person, we offer the complete meal kit. So it's kind of like one of those Blue Apron or HelloFresh meal kits where you can simply order from our website or assemble your own 3 ingredients, proteins, veggies, and carbs, put it on the same tray, put it in, and it's ready to go. I'll show you some of these. It's called complete meals, right? So you can select meal for 2, meal for 4, which zones to put what stuff, right? And ready to go, right? For people who are a bit more diligent, or you just wanted to clean up, cook whatever stuff you have in your refrigerator, then we offer combinations. Combinations are basically just 2 items that go together that leads with the protein. So for example, what do you want to have go with your steak, chicken, or fish at home? Well, we can pair that with a number of vegetables or different carbs like potatoes and whatnot. And you can assemble your own all on the same tray and cook that at once. If you are serving a much larger family, or if you are already good at cooking, we can cook 1 single ingredient at a time. So for example, we can do chicken and just cook all kinds of cuts of all types of chicken to different doneness levels, different crispiness levels and whatnot. And it's kind of like having an assistant chef in the kitchen where you don't have to worry about that one ingredient. And of course, I'm lazy, I don't want to clean up, so it's 1 tray to clean, everything goes on the same tray. It's easy, put the stuff in, start the program, click go, and the next time you attend to it, it's ready to eat. So.
Yep. And I also love it. Like the one thing that you can do is you have multiple heating zones on the same tray, which is entirely different than a normal oven, right? For a normal oven, you get 1 temperature for everything else. So like, why did you decide to go that route? Because I know it's quicker, but like I think that's one of the most ingenious things that you put together in the whole thing. So being able to do all those things, and you have different trays, right, to be able to kind of run the process.
I guess it's just one of the things we realized when we were building this oven. Originally, we, like everybody else, tries to make it more even. And the way we make it more even is by carefully using algorithms and software to balance the heat, which we managed to do. But we realized, you know what? We might as well lean into this challenge and make it as uneven as possible. Let's cook completely different things, asparagus and steak and whatnot. And we realized that that is actually even more compelling than just keeping the entire chamber hot and even and simply cook faster.
So if people are interested in finding more about Brava, where should they go?
So depending on where they live, we have a lot of information on our website. We're also throwing a lot of events across the country. We do have a showroom in the Stanford Shopping Center in California, Bay Area. We're planning on expanding it to other parts of the country. But in the meantime, if you want to experience Brava, go to our website and we'll be throwing different events across the country, inviting media and people to try it out. So.
And then your website is, what's your URL for your website?
It's www.brava.com. And we actually highly encourage you to go to one of our events and check it out because I believe the biggest differentiation we have is the taste. So.
All right, guys, make sure you guys check this out. Unfortunately, we can't tell you how things taste over video, so you'll have to go check it out. So make sure you check out their video and then more from CES 2019 coming soon.